Alright guys, Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, the much anticipated movie directed by Burr, comes out this weekend starring Lily James and Sam Riley. I will preface this by saying I never read Pride and Prejudice, I never saw the movie Pride and Prejudice, I never read the Pride and Prejudice Zombies book or saw the miniseries. This is my first exposure to any of this. So if you're looking for some sort of comparison to that, I can't give that to you. All I can give you is my first impression with this movie, and I really liked it. I went into this movie not really knowing what to expect. I heard mixed things about it not having enough zombies, having too many zombies. Oh, it's not like the book, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Well, I went into this movie with a fresh mind, and I tell you what, if you go into this movie with a fresh, open mind, I think you'll really enjoy this movie. Because first of all, I really liked the movie Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Some people didn't. I think if you like that movie, you'll really enjoy this movie as well. Because I really like that incorporation of like the old, like 1800s type of era mixed in with like the newer age of like zombies and vampires and that sort of stuff. I think that's a really cool idea. So the biggest pro I'm going to give this movie is the choreography. I really loved the fight scenes in this movie. Man, when these girls come out, they're looking all proper and stuff like that, you know, and then they whip out their swords and they're just like, okay, they do it a little bit better than that, but you get my point. And you know, this movie starts off right off the bat with some zombie kills. It's awesome. Yes, this movie actually has a love story in it as well. And usually, like the original Pride and Prejudice, the reason I never saw it is those movies just, they don't appeal to me, you know, these old 1800 romance movies, they just feel boring to me. I've seen some of them, they don't grip me. You add some zombies in there though, you got me. And I feel like this movie balances itself out well because it's not just zombie attacks the whole time and it's not a love story the whole time. You know, you'll have people talking and it's romance or stuff about weddings, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden what happens? Some zombie comes in and they have to take it down. Meanwhile, they're still kind of talking like nothing's even going on. It's kind of funny. The other big pro to this movie is Lily James. I think she was the girl who played Cinderella, correct me if I'm wrong, but in this movie she's a brunette and she is a badass. Nothing is sexier than a woman who looks proper, put herself together, she's very womanly, and she knows how to wield a sword and cut a zombie's head off.
A woman must have a thorough knowledge of singing, dancing, and the art of war.
I shall never relinquish my sword for a ring. The right man, you would. The right man wouldn't ask me to.
The women in this movie are not weak. If you're one of those people out there that's like, they don't have enough strong women in movies, you'll probably like this movie because all the women in this movie, at least for the most part, know how to kick some ass. I will say the guys in this movie do kind of feel like they're overplaying a little bit, like they're trying so hard to be so cool and proper, and I'm also a badass. But I can forgive it because I still enjoyed it. Also, the quality of the zombies in this movie are really good. It doesn't look like some cheap-ass made movie. The zombies are pretty freaky looking. They're also, it's kind of intriguing how they do it because depending on what kind of brains they're eating, they can be like a mindless total zombie, or they can be really like talk and almost be like a person. They even talk about in this movie almost incorporating the zombies into Parliament. Hey, if they just eat pig brains, maybe they can just be normal people like us and we can get along. So there's kind of a divide between people in this movie of whether or not zombies should just be eradicated and just keep this war going, or let's incorporate them as society. So I thought that was kind of an interesting take on it. In the end, guys, if you go into this movie with an open mind, not expecting it to be like any other adaptation that's out there and it's its own movie, I think you will have a great time with it. And for that reason, I'm giving it a friends with benefits. You will have a great time with this movie. So guys, what's the next movie you want to see where they incorporate some other style of movie or book and they incorporate some weird zombie, vampire, aliens type of thing in it? Personally, I think it'd be kind of cool to see like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X versus aliens or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Let me know and comment below. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you're not familiar with my movie rating system, please click the eye above and watch my movie ratings video. And please stick around after this to watch some more movie reviews if you can handle it. Go!